is Saloni, and I'm representing Desi Crew. Desi Crew is a fairly unique outsourcing model. Now, what's unique about Desi Crew when it does basic work like data entry, data conversion? The only difference is that we do it in rural areas. The question is why rural? We aggregate people in rural areas and manage them centrally. But why rural? Rural because while urban India is moving ahead at a really rapid pace, there are some people who are looking at putting infrastructure in rural areas as well. Today there are about 15,000 internet connections in rural areas which are growing. The government is going to put together 100,000 this year. Computers connectivity is thus available. People are fairly educated, but there are lack of opportunities in rural areas. Therefore, and due to social constraints, a lot of women remain living in rural areas. And these people can't leave the villages, so attrition is lower. The third important thing that we see is that local language skills can be harnessed from rural areas for domestic outsourcing, be it a domestic call center, be it domestic data entry in local languages, etc. And the most important reason is that the costs are much, much lower in rural area because of real estate, salaries, overheads, and related costs. Now, having said that there are so many reasons why a rural BPO can work, there are also certain challenges that we are facing right now. The most important is security. We're dealing with it. I don't have an answer, but I'd be happy if someone can come out and give me more insights on that. For the last year and a half, Desi Crew was in stealth mode in a small lab in IIT Madras, trying to work the concept, trying to arrange people in the villages, find clients who will give us venture work and start working. And I'll take you through some of the work we've done in very basic, very simple tasks, some medium and some high-end tasks that we've done. This is only to demonstrate that a rural BPO can work. Services are something we're exploring, new processes, new ideas. So I'd be happy to even get ideas on that. The first service that we introduced was administrative service, a no-brainer, data entry, typing, English, regional languages. Large amount of libraries are getting digitized across the world, so we provide digitization services where we run OCR softwares, and also we did a little bit of audio transcription this is the first one in data entry where we built a tool. I'm not going to demonstrate it here because I don't have the time. This is a data entry tool which is an industry standard. You have a split screen interface. On top you see a scanned image, which could be a bank form, which could be a insurance form, it could be a telecom operator's form, anything. Below you see a digital replica of the same image. The data entry operator sitting in the village looks at the content and replicates it over here. The software has the capability of doing double data entry. So two people in two different villages will enter the same data if greater accuracy is required, and the software will match it and let the person know if the entry was correct or incorrect. Also, number of forms entered, time taken per form, errors made by each person are tracked on the system, and payments are made accordingly. And all this is done online. The second service that we provided was an engineering services, which is slightly tougher. We get scanned images of drawings, mostly manufacturing drawings. We either convert them into AutoCAD or AutoCAD drawings, or we convert it into 3D models using a software called SolidWorks. We have a small team that does this work as well. And the idea over here was to demonstrate that if you train people and give them clear instructions, they can do whatever you ask them to do, even though they don't understand English as in spoken English or grammatically correct English. The third service is slightly higher and more complicated. Sorry, I don't think people can hear the audio. This is educational content which is given to us from time to time by some of our clients, and they need it translated to a local language. If you see this has been translated, then a voiceover has been done, and then the whole thing has been integrated into a flash presentation. And we can do the same thing for a HTML sort of thing. We can do it as DTP work. And we use slightly more educated people for this, like school teachers or retired people who've gone back and settled in the village. How all this is done is we've developed a small tool which I will demonstrate shortly. This is a workflow application to organize all our workforce. We have about 60 workers working in 20 different villages. We are adding 90 more this quarter. I'll just show you how this works. So I'll just take you through it from here then. There are two login options. One is the worker is sitting in the village, and the second is the project manager This is a screen as seen by a rural worker. He sees so many jobs are available today. He picks up one job, finishes it, puts it back on the system. As soon as the person finishes the job, it goes to the next workflow. So supposing someone is doing translation, the translator will put it back on the system, go to an editor. Once the editor finishes, we go for a voiceover. The voiceover will send it to a flash person. And once the cycle is completed, it goes back and is pushed into the project manager's queue, who can give it back to the client. Similarly, what happens is that once the person downloads the file, he cannot download another job. That is because we want people to work only on one task at a time. The person in the city, the project manager, can look at ongoing work, submitted work, can look at things which no one has picked and even assign tasks to other people. So this is mostly our performance summary. We've got, like I said, 60 people working, 90 more we are adding. What we're looking specifically at Proto is partners, more importantly clients, people who like to use our service and give us feedback and pass on the word to other people. We're also looking at very enthusiastic people who would like to come and join us and take this forward.